we're a bit late off the bat, but that's because of all the technology and haven't done this for a long time. So welcome. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to do a live Kinesiology Balance, which is an essence balance, because we have an essence workshop coming up. Oh,
a bit close to that one.
We've got two cameras, so it's a bit tricky. Let us know if you can hear us, because I'm mic'd up to one of them and not the other one, and I'll help repeat some of the things that Nikki's saying, which will help with the sound. Just got to close the door so that we don't get attacked by the pets. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. Let us know if you can hear us, and let us know whether you're watching live or replay, because we can't actually monitor the comments now, but we can have a look later, which will be really great. And hopefully, well, this will be on my live on my page for 30 days, but we're going to try and record this, download it onto YouTube. So welcome. We're going to do a live kinesiology balance today. Nikki's volunteered. She's one of my students, obviously my friend as well. And we're going to, she's been brave enough to go on live and do this. So it's always a worry when you're on the table. I've been on the table before on a live, and I did not expect what was going to happen to me either. So just not a warning, but a disclaimer is Nikki moves and shakes on the table. I move and shake. That's our kundalini. We're not having a fit. Nothing bad is happening to us. Sometimes tears is common on the table. Coughing can be common on the table as well. Definitely shaking. So if there's anyone watching that's concerned about that, you're welcome to private message me, but please know that that's all normal in our world. And it happens to half the people in the kinesiology course. So if you're interested in coming to the course, I'll put the link in the comments. The next one's in Sunshine Coast in July, and the one after that in November is in Melbourne. But the big thing that we're focusing on today is our essence workshop. So when we teach this in the kinesiology course, the students don't necessarily have their essences at home. You can use any essences for the essence balance, but today we're going to use essences that I've actually made and in the workshop that we've designed. The essences that we have are muscle tested. These are essences here. I'm going to show you over there, and then I'm going to show you over here. So these essences have water and brandy in them, but they have been imprinted with 15 frequencies, which are all muscle tested frequencies from the AO scan. So we're going to use those today. We're going to muscle test which one she needs. And there's a booklet that comes with it. So if you're interested in the workshop, it's on the 30th of March. And you don't have to be a practitioner, but these are great for practitioner. Reiki, kinesiology, any energy healing, any counsellors, anyone that's treating clients. These can be used for your family. So if we've got any holistic mums out there who would like to make up some homeopathics for their family, let us know. But we'll get started on the balance now. I'll explain things as I'm going. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments. Also pop in the comments where you're from and whether you're watching live or replay. Okay. Lay back, lady. Yay. So we're going to do the consult part first, which is really important. Normally the client would be sitting up, but because of the camera situation and the lack of chairs in here, we're just going to do this with Nikki laying down. So we're just going to put a protection around Nikki as well and set the intention that nothing or anyone that's watching their stuff doesn't affect her, and she doesn't, get any attachments or anything, that we keep the comments really nice, and that she won't be affected by people watching, because this is a big deal to get on live and to get on the table. So we just want to respect her in that way. Okay.
Tourmaline.
You've got your tourmaline. Okay. Right. Yes, breathe. Just can I move those down? Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so normally I have my table-y thing, but that's over there. I'm just going to move this one back there because it's a little bit in our faces. That's a bit better. Okay. Right, so we're muscle testing with the arm. I don't know if you can see on camera properly, but the arm will lock and unlock. This is what we teach in kinesiology. You've got to learn the basics of muscle testing, otherwise you can't do kinesiology. And so we just hold the muscle. I'm going to reset the muscle, so I'm just switching it off and making sure it's working, and then hold. Beautiful. And we're going to say the muscle unlocks on a yes. Do we have an open circuit? So we're getting a yes every single time with this muscle moving. Anything that's not from a place of unconditional love or my higher self, leave now. Beautiful. So I'm going to get Nikki, we're going to do some commencement checks now. So this is, we've got to get her into her body to make sure she's present and accounted for. She's not in other dimensions, that type of thing, before we start. So can you say for me, I'm 100%?
I'm 100%.
On all levels and dimensions.
On all levels and dimensions.
Here and now.
Here and now.
In this body.
In this body.
In this room.
In this room.
No. Okay.
That's
good. It's a good teaching moment. So we look, isn't it? So it's coming up subconscious mind, which is what we access with our eyes closed. So there's something going on for her. With the conscious and subconscious mind, when your eyes are open, there's only so much shit you can deal with. Say you've had a breakup and then you go to sleep, and then you always wake up a little bit better because you've been able to rest, close your eyes, access the subconscious mind, do a bit of healing while you're sleeping. This is why sleeping is so important for the subconscious mind. So we're just going to get an emotion. Respectful. What does that mean to you? Respectful.
just people treating you the way that they want to be treated.
Yep. And where are you not feeling like there's respect happening in your life, whether from you or to you?
Probably with my son.
With your son? Yep. And what's happening there? How is that disrespectful?
Just the way he speaks to me sometimes.
Yep. So he's being disrespectful. Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to check for a chakra, and it's coming up her throat chakra. So the throat is all about, just take a deep breath for me. So the throat is all about communication, asking for what you want and being heard. And if anyone's got any teenagers, we all kind of know that they don't listen. We're not being heard, even though we're saying it to their face and they're hearing it. So I know a lot of parents, including myself, where we allow our children to kind of walk all over us to a certain degree, and then we start to snap and turn around and reclaim our power. And so that's all about the throat as well. Beautiful. So we're just sending some energy to her throat chakra, and her body's moving and shaking because of it, which is beautiful. Just clearing it. Anything else? Yes, no, good. Okay, so I'm 100%.
I'm 100%.
On all levels and dimensions.
On all levels and
here
dimensions.
And now.
Here and
in
now.
This body.
In this body.
In this room.
In this room.
Good. All 12 parts of my being.
All 12 parts of my
are
being
aligned in true faith.
Are aligned in
Great.
true
I'm
faith.
living totally in the now.
I'm living totally in the now.
The past gave me situations that I learned and grew from.
The past gave me situations that I
And the
learned and grew
future
from.
is an unexpected glory.
And the future is an unexpected
Beautiful.
glory.
I allow myself to feel my emotions fully
I allow myself to feel my emotions
and release
fully
them completely.
and release them completely.
Beautiful. So we're getting a yes on all of those things, which is great. We only stop and fix it if we get a no. I'm ready to take action.
I'm ready to take action.
I'm ready to see things from another perspective.
I'm ready to see things from another
It
perspective.
is safe for me to do this session today.
It is safe for me to do this session today.
Great. Do we need, I say this, do we need water, electrolytes or salt? No. Permission to proceed? Beautiful. So that's the beginning of all of my balances, to make sure the person is in their body as much as they possibly can be. So now we're going to ask Nikki about a stress in her life. And we're going to do a little bit of a consult now. What's happening over there? It's frozen. Beautiful. So I'm going to do a consult. So I'm just going to ask, what do you want to work on with this essence balance?
Feeling lonely and unsupported.
Feeling lonely and unsupported. Just let us know in the comments if you can hear us or not. Not that we can see the comments. But thanks for watching, and just let us know. I'm mic'd up, she's not. She's got her phone here, we've got our phone here, so we don't know if you can hear us. Hopefully you can. Alright, so feeling lonely and unsupported. Tell me a little bit about lonely. What does that mean for you? What is lonely?
Being alone. So I suppose both my kids are well, growing up. my daughter's grown up. My son's 14.
Yes.
Not really needing mum so much anymore.
Yeah.
Not home a lot, and yeah, I'm just by myself a lot.
Yep. Okay, so by myself a lot. Okay. And when do you feel the most loneliest?
Probably at night.
At night? Yeah.
On the weekends.
On weekends.
Long weekends, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. And is being alone the same as lonely for you?
I don't think so.
Okay. So are there times when you are alone at home on a weekend but you don't feel lonely?
Yes.
Okay. So when would it be that you feel lonely when you're alone at night on a weekend versus when you don't? Even though it's the same situation.
I suppose when I'm going through stuff like,
You're right.
yeah.
Got it. Beautiful. Okay, and I like to teach my students how to do this consult because even though the person is their authority, they've come to you for help. You've got to tell them something they don't know already, right? So we're drilling down, we're going down a rabbit hole now. So she feels the most lonely when she's alone at night, on the weekends, but mostly when going through stuff. Okay, so tell me about unsupported.
I think I'd like to have that, that one person that you can debrief the day or
So a partner?
a partner.
Yeah. So missing a partner, would we
Yeah.
say? Yeah. A partner for debrief. Yeah. And so if you were debriefing, how would they support you? What does supported look like for you?
Just listening.
Listening. Someone to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is your son listening?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So again, that came up the throat chakra. So we're starting to see a pattern here of what's happening. So not only, the kids are moving out and like not needing her and like stuff like that, but it's more about the person she does have at home isn't listening. So that's what does that feel like when he's not listening?
I want to say unsupported.
Yeah. What else? What kind of emotion comes up when he's just... I think we talked about it the other day at breakfast.
I can't think of the word. Anger. Yeah.
So you get angry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so anger, frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And has lonely and unsupported been a pattern in your life? Is this the first time you've felt this?
No.
Okay, when have you felt it?
Probably since I've been a teenager.
Right, since a teenager. Okay, and what's the worst part about it?
Like when I've got an issue or a problem, it can probably spiral more than it needs to.
Right, spiral. Spiral into what? Or what are you afraid of spiraling into?
Like bad choices.
Yeah. Yeah. Like depression, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
Like mental stuff?
Yeah, mental stuff, definitely.
Depression, sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how is it affecting your life right now?
Just makes me feel a bit sad.
Yeah. Feel sad. Yeah. What else? I'm just starting to pick up on stuff, so I normally wouldn't put words in the mouth, but I'm going to ask her what I'm picking up on. Are you comparing yourself to other people at all?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's comparisons going on. And don't we love social media in terms of, like, you can be having the happiest day of your life and then everyone on Facebook's either got a new car or they're going on a holiday or they're like, taking time off or they've got a new partner and they only just broke up with the last partner, that's the one that gets me the most. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Okay, so comparisons, yeah. And and missing out. I'm going to write there as well. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to ask, have we got enough information? Have we got enough information? I'm getting a no. Okay, so what else do we need to talk about here? So since a teenager, tell me more about that. Why did you feel lonely when you were a teenager?
I just felt different.
Yep, different how?
I was like a big feeler.
A big feeler. I love that. Sounds like a caterpillar. Big feeler. Okay.
Feel a lot. And
yep. So did you use the words that I'm different, like in your own head?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Thought
So
I was
different. Weird. Right. That's what I was getting as well, but I didn't want to. Okay. So feeling like you're weird. Feeling a big feeler. Feeling what? Like an empath? Is that what you mean?
Just all the emotions.
Yeah. All the emotions. Yeah. And did you have any support when you were feeling all of this stuff, feeling weird, feeling different? Did you feel like you had any support?
Not really.
Right.
Yeah. I felt like it just wanted to be outsourced, like to counsellors or whatever, but I just didn't really want to talk to counsellors.
Right. And so not from the parents?
Not really with emotional stuff.
Yeah. And what about friends?
I probably wouldn't have spoken to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kept
Right.
it all inside.
Okay. So now we're going to ask, so you've got a low battery over there. So if her battery dies, you can pop over to my page, Catherine Lyle, and you can see the rest of it, or you can watch it later. We'll share it on her page. Okay, so do we have enough information? Beautiful. So now I'm going to say access chakras, access stress, and say access all information regarding the stress on all levels and dimensions, including anything hidden, sabotages, echoes and shadows, remnants and fragments, DNA and ancestral contracts, past lives, and Akashic records. So as you can see, I don't work like most kinesiologists. We are accessing lots of dimensional stuff, lots of past life stuff, Akashic records, DNA contracts, and you saw my body move on DNA, so I know that there's something there, but we don't go into it, we just access all the information. I want to ask you, how do you want it to feel? How do you want it to feel? So you felt sad, you're making comparisons, you feel like you're missing out, you're feeling unsupported, you're feeling lonely, you feel like you're alone a lot. Especially when you're going through stuff, there's something missing. How do you want it to feel?
Connected.
Connected. Let's see, if her arm moves, I'm connected. No. So what else do you want to feel? If you felt connected, how would that feel? Just close your eyes and breathe. Go back to when you were a teenager. How would you have liked it to feel back then? The wiggles. Supported, right. What else?
Listened to, like heard.
Heard, yeah. Heard, yeah. I'm getting heard. I'm picking up on. Did you feel like no one cared?
I did. I know they did, but I did feel like that.
Yeah. So how would you like it to feel back then around what I just said? How would you like it to feel?
Yeah, that my emotional well-being was cared about.
Yeah, that people care about me, right? That's the word that's dropping in. We could say love, but care is very different, right? Loving and caring, and she's moving, and so I know that what we're picking up on is starting to really get into it. Okay, so now we're going to do a priority emotion. I've got charts up on the wall that you may not be able to see, and we're just going to see if I can see them. Oh, damn it. Right, shattered. Tell me about shattered. What does that word mean to you?
Just broken into pieces.
Yep. Broken into pieces. When have you felt broken into pieces?
With all pretty much every male connection in my life previously.
Right. So relationships.
Relationship wise, yeah.
Yeah. Romantic. Yeah. So you felt broken into pieces when? At what stage of that?
Probably like towards the end.
Towards the end, right. And did you feel supported?
No.
Did you feel lonely?
Yes.
So it's not just teenage years, it's in a relationship that she's felt this as well, okay? So, what did I say the emotion was? Shattered, right, okay. So, what does it feel like to feel shattered? You said broken into pieces. How does it feel if you're broken into pieces?
Like my heart just cracked into a million pieces.
Yep. So heart broken, million pieces. Yep. How else does it feel in life to feel shattered and broken into pieces?
You just can't think. You can't move forward.
Can't think. Yep. Can't move forward. What else?
Stuck.
Yeah. And how does it feel to feel stuck and you can't move forward?
Disempowering.
Disempowering. And is that happening right now in your life by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So disempowering. And is it frustrating? Is it making you feel angry and frustrated?
Yes.
At the moment? Yeah, beautiful. I just happen to know some other things that are going on with her. And I'm just, not for your sake, but for her, she's actually having a proper healing now. So I want to make sure that I'm bringing in all puzzle pieces for her. Okay. Right, now we're going to identify the essence. So these are our beautiful essences. I'll show you over there first. They've got simple labels on them, but you can actually get labels on Etsy and get them all designed and printed and all that stuff. So when you do the workshop, you get, you make 10 essences. They all have 15 frequencies in them. They're very high potency. They're all imprinted with a crystal of your choice as well. They're very, very powerful. Actually, when I did the course, last weekend, I took all my other essences and I just took these to show people, and these ones came up and the other ones are now redundant. So I know, that's how I know, and I get guided that these are amazing. So I'm just going to muscle test now. What I'm eyeballing is it this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, but I can't, I've got only two hands, so I'm going to use my eyes. Is it this one, this one, this one, this one? Okay. Focus and memory is coming up. Interesting. I thought it was going to be the grief one, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is administer the essence. We're going to put a couple of drops under the tongue. So I'm going to muscle test how many drops that she needs of this essence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drops. And we just tap it 3 times to activate it on the bottom. Oh God, yeah, this is really powerful. Right, open your mouth for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Okay, now in the book that you get with the Essence Balance, when you make the essences in the workshop, it has the meanings and some affirmations. So we're going to take it a bit further with the actual essence and see why this is actually coming up. So focus and memory. I'm just going to read this to her. At its core, this essence acknowledges the sacred interplay between attention and awareness. In a world filled with distractions, finding the stillness to focus becomes an act of mindfulness. My hands just want to do some healing work on her, so I'm going to do that while I'm reading. This remedy empowers you to cultivate that stillness, allowing your mind to align with your intentions and purpose. As you engage with this remedy, you may experience a heightened sense of clarity, enabling you to navigate complex ideas and tasks with ease. It encourages a state of flow where your thoughts are organized and your memory is sharp. This essence supports not only cognitive function, but also the spiritual aspect of learning and growth, reminding you that each moment of focus is a step toward greater self-awareness. I'm getting her heart chakra, so I'm just sending some energy there. And she's moving and shaking, and she's doing lots of breathing, which is amazing. So when you have someone on the table that moves and shakes and their kundalini goes off, and and she's breathing and moving and wiggling and stuff, it's amazing. It's an amazing thing to have that validation as a practitioner. Okay, so we're going to choose an affirmation now by muscle testing. I'm going to self-test because I can't pick up her arm and hold everything at the same time. So I'm going to self-test. My abs clench for a yes and nothing for a no. And this is what has started off as the sway method, some of you may know, and has turned into an ab clench, which is what I teach my students. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need this affirmation with the remedy. Can you please say, I trust wholeheartedly.
I trust wholeheartedly.
In my ability to recall.
In my ability to recall.
The information I need.
The information I need.
Exactly when I need it.
Exactly when I need it.
Beautiful. So I'm just going to keep sending energy here. Can you relate to this?
100%.
How can you relate to this? What's been happening with you that you're having trouble with memory and focus?
Just with marketing and
Yep.
setting up my Reiki course and stuff, and I just kind of keep reading the same stuff over and over again. And
So struggling to move forward with tasks that are mental.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, do we need an affirmation? We do. So we're getting another affirmation which is separate to those ones. And this is all in the manual of the beginner's course. This is from the beginner's course, by the way, everybody. So it's at this page, this page, this page, this page, this page. Motivation and creativity is coming up. So we're going to muscle test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you say any blocks that I had?
Any blocks that I had
Around creativity and motivation.
around creativity and
Are
motivation
now released.
are now released.
Getting a yes. Right, if I got a no, I'd have to do a bit of a balance on that and correct that. Because as you can see, this started off as lonely and unsupported, but it's become about focus and memory. If she can support herself, she won't feel lonely and unsupported. And I know that firsthand because I've just gone through a similar thing. It's very interesting. Okay, any other affirmations? Yes, no. Beautiful. Next page, as we do. Okay. Do we need to balance hydration? No. This session can be integrated safely, gently and easily. Is this being holding stress over having this balance? No. Beautiful. Any energy that belongs to me, return to me. My body moved then. Any energy that belongs to you, return to you. Anything that was released today, be bound to the white light and sent away immediately, never to return. I've just muscle tested which spray she needs. So this is the energy, just got in your face. Energy clearing spray. By Central Park, my favourite clearing sprays. And so we're just making sure that, I'm not carrying her energy, she's not carrying mine when she walks out. And then I'm going to ask safe to close. Beautiful. Okay. So if you have any questions, let us know. We can get on another live and answer those. But this Essence workshop is on Sunday the 30th of March at 9:30 or something.
I think 10 till 2.
10 till 2 or something. So we'll pop the link in under the live. If you want to come and learn kinesiology, that you'll get a whole lot of balances like that, which are really amazing. I wrote them, so of course they are. And so that course is coming up. But the main thing is we want everyone to come along and make some essences. You can use them for your family. I can even teach you how to muscle test. Which is a whole other video training that I can send you, so you can muscle test for your family. You can take these every day for yourself. So if any of my students are watching and they have essences at home, could you please start muscle testing what you need on a daily basis? Just have them next to your makeup in your bathroom and just muscle test which one do I need and how many drops. All right, you get to make 10 of them. They've all got 15 frequencies imprinted into them. I can tell you some of them in this set. So there's 5 different sets. There's 2 physical 2 emotional, so there's 20 of those, and then there's 10 of the energetic. But these ones are like PTSD and trauma, inner child, soul integration, forgiveness, grief and loss, anxiety, depression, boundaries, communication, empowerment, and focus and memory. And we've got some amazing ones coming. So chakra essences, meridian essences. Yeah, I'm taking some time off in March because we've got some shit to do and stuff to create. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments. If you're watching replay or live, pop that in there too. Tell us where you're watching from. And look out, every week we're going to do a live around these essence workshops, and we're going to show you how to use them on yourself without a client. You know, I'm going to show you the AO scan and how we've actually made them. There'll be some videos up online and stuff. So yeah, look out for that, and we'll see you in 4 weeks. If you'd love to come along, it's $185. That includes all the materials, including the imprinting device. You get to take everything home. We do some meditations. What do we do? Some saging. It's ceremonial. It's always ceremonial. All right. So thanks for watching today. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next live. See you later. Bye. Ugh. Where's the button?
Oh, hang on. How do I get it off?
You gotta